So as you can see guys, right now we are going to start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, because in a weekly time frame we can see very clearly the price of Bitcoin did actually manage to find support above this 48,000 price level, which we talked in my yesterday's video. Because I said to you guys, this lower line of this ascending channel here to the downside has acted as a strong support. So if we are going to see any sort of a price pullback around 48,000, this same line could be acting as a support. And we also did got a really nice bounce after getting support from this lower line area of this ascending channel. Not just only this ascending channel, I also showed you guys symmetrical triangle scenario, or you can also call a bullish pennant, doesn't matter, right? We can see here this was also actually indicating, hey, the price of Bitcoin does have another support here in a weekly time frame, and that was from this lower line area, from this symmetrical triangle or bullish pennant. And now if you look at this price structure here in a weekly time frame, again guys, you can see another strong scenario which is known as ascending triangle. Because if you look at the price structure here, right, and monitor this price movement, we can see we could be forming an ascending triangle as well. So now the lower line here of this ascending triangle, right, support, along with that the symmetrical triangle support, right, you can see two more support here, and not only that, the ascending channel support. So now you can see guys, three strong bullish scenario playing out right now in a weekly time frame, which is also indicating, hey, as long as this price is going to find support here in a weekly time frame of 48,000, this should be absolutely fine, and we could be preparing ourselves for a very interesting price movement. And not just only here in a weekly time frame, we were aware that in a daily time frame we also had a very strong support. Let me show you this in our daily time frame one more time, because we did talk about this price structure here, and I also said to you guys the price of Bitcoin could be forming falling wedge type of scenario, because in a weekly time frame we do have the strong support from this 48,000, and now you can see also from this falling wedge, the lower line which previously acted as a support did acted as a support one more time in the daily time frame, and now we are hovering around this 49,300 price level. So if this price here is going to stay above this 48,000, then the price of Bitcoin could be preparing itself for another very interesting price movement. Because you can see here now, right, at any cost the price here should not be breaking below, because yesterday we went around this 46,800, 47,000 price level, but buyers stepped in and we are now again back above 48,000. So at any cost, the price of Bitcoin in a daily time frame and also in a weekly time frame must remain above 48,000 to continue this upward price movement. And not just only in a daily time frame, we also talked about this in a smaller time frame. Let me show you the CPI indicator one more time. You can see in a 4-hour time frame along with the CPI indicator, we said, hey, if this support here at 48,000, the monthly S1 line, is not going to hold the price anymore, then we should be aware that this price could be actually bringing us around the monthly S2 line and monthly S3 line. So monthly S2 line is around 38,752 price level. But for us right now, as I've already said you guys, as long as this 48,000 support is going to be there, because we are aware this is where we also have monthly S1 line. In the previous example, when we touched the monthly S1 line, after that price started moving here in upper direction. If you go back here, right, and look at another scenario where the price of Bitcoin came below this monthly S1 line. So for example, in September month, you can see the price had a correction. Price also touched the monthly S1 line, headed towards the S2 line, but was able to find support in between this line. But after finding support above this monthly S1 line, we started again moving here in an upper direction. So that's why at any cost guys, in a bigger time frame, we have to stay above 48,000 price level, the support line, right, hold the line. And also here in a smaller time frame, we can see this is exactly where the monthly S1 line, and we also have to stay above it if the price here wants to continue in an upper direction. So let's see how this price is going to unfold, because today the weekly candle is going to close and we want this weekly candle to stay above 48,000 price level. Now let's also have a quick look at Ethereum price action. And also guys, let me make you aware, BYBIT right now is providing around $1,610 deposit bash bonus, and this one is for limited time only. The only thing you have to do is sign up using my ref link down below. The sign up process would take you only 2 or 3 minutes of your time, and if you already have a BYBIT account and you want to claim this bonus one more time, then you have to create a new email address and follow this process one by one. Let me show you very quickly. After signing up, just go to promotion and click on the latest promotion. $1,610 reward up for grabs. Click on this. $1,010 bonus for new users in the deposit bonus bash page, up to $100 in reward hub, and 500 worth of bonus are available in the referral program. Click on this deposit bonus bash, scroll downside, then you will see the reward table, how you can claim your bonuses, the rules and terms, and just click on join now. That's it, guys. And now let's jump into our chart. So now if we look at this Ethereum USD starting in a daily time frame, we can see very clearly, guys, that the price of Ethereum is doing pretty much exactly like what we have talked in my previous video, because I said you in a daily time frame we might be forming this symmetrical triangle type of scenario before breaking here in upper duration, because in the previous Ethereum price action this similar scenario unfolded again and again. You can see this was also a very nice symmetrical triangle, and not just only this symmetrical triangle was one important scenario, but also this parabolic curve, because whenever the price of Ether saw a pullback, not just only the lower line of the symmetrical triangle acted as support, but also this parabolic curve, and after that you can see we had a really nice bounce in and price action of Ethereum. So that's why I said you guys in a daily time frame we are going to focus more on this symmetrical triangle type of scenario playing out for Ethereum here in a daily time frame. And now let me also show you why this lower line of this symmetrical triangle is one very strong support. You can see here again here in a daily time frame, guys, what I want you to do is simply add this rising trend line, because we are aware whenever the price of Ether saw a pullback, this rising trend line acted as a very strong support line, because we were aware this rising trend line is not just only a trend line which is holding the price right now, but if you also look at this as an ascending channel, you can see the price here has clearly broken out of it, because we were aware in the past Ether price action this line acted as a strong resistance and didn't let the price to break out of it. But now since the price here is above it and also have already retested it when the price had a pullback, this pullback ended exactly here. So that's why I said you in a daily time frame, if the symmetrical triangle scenario is going to play out for Ethereum, that could actually make a lot of sense, because we are aware this lower line is actually again going to hold the price, because we can see the same line acted as a strong resistance, and now since the price is below it, any sort of a pullback, this same line could be acting as a support, and then we could see some potential upward price movement here in this manner. So in a daily time frame, at any cost, guys, we have to stay above this rising trend line, and this rising trend line support is also around 3,600 3,700 price level. And now if you look at this in a smaller time frame, you can also see here, guys, so in a hourly time frame what we can do here is we can simply add this descending channel type of scenario, because if you monitor the price structure inside the descending channel, this lower line of the descending channel acted as a strong support when we had the pullback, and the upper line acted as a strong resistance. So that's why what we want at any cost is to break out of this upper line area of this descending channel, because if that's going to happen, then we are also going to break out of this symmetrical triangle upper line, because in a daily time frame I showed you we might be forming a very nice symmetrical triangle type of scenario. So now you are aware this symmetrical triangle upper line actually makes a lot of sense, because not just only in a daily time frame but also in a smaller time frame, without this symmetrical triangle, just by simply using this descending channel, we can see this upper line must be broken. But we are also aware that this price here, even though it made a lower highs, but still is making higher lows, because this is the previous low, you can see it, right? So that's why if this is going to be a symmetrical triangle scenario and possible movement here in this manner, that actually makes a lot of sense. But if this support is not going to hold the price anymore, then we are aware that we could be getting gravitated towards the lower line area of this descending channel, just like here, before seeing a possible bounce in a upward direction. So these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this video was helpful enough. If that's the case, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.